Aliyah, obviously a disappointing loss, but you've had a really strong start to the season. How would you assess your own play and what's led to that?
I mean, I'm really just out there hooping, doing what my team needs for me. I think for me, I try not to honestly look at how I'm doing, but what I'm doing to affect our team. And so just making sure that I can do everything, score the ball around the rim, be consistent there. So for me, that's really my focus, just making sure that I'm consistent, scoring the ball, defending, and being able to grab some rebounds.
Aaliyah, they went to the line 32 times. I know that's
Oh,
something you
wow.
guys.
That's very.
n- I guess from the standpoint of obviously they've got a really tough inside game, but is that something you guys can maybe work on to keep teams from getting that many opportunities at the foul line?
Yeah, I mean, we gave them 25 points from the free throw line. If you take away 25 or even half of that, that's a whole different game. So we definitely have to make sure that we don't foul, especially low clock, getting downhill. Sometimes you might as well just maybe give one free one, or if we're going to foul them, then we have to make sure that they're not going to knock it down. So for us, I mean, that's definitely way too many. But on the other end, we also got to get to the free throw line a little bit more.
What do you feel like was so effective in that third quarter with allowing them just 13 points, 4 made field goals in that period?
Yeah, our defense picked up. I think we were in the passing lanes. We were denying making all their catches tough. So I think, once again, it goes back to our start. They scored 30 points that first quarter, even though we had 29. That's way too much for us. So we have to make sure, once again, we're up, we're denying, we're getting in their space because they're a great team. And if they can pick you apart, they're going to do that.
With the way that they run their offense, setting screens, it seemed like kind of pulling you away from the basket. I guess how did you guys try to adjust to that defensively against their
I
offense?
think the more physical you are with that, with screens, making sure that I'm up on the screens, and then once again, making sure our help side is pulled over. When we're able to shrink the court a little bit, kind of give them the option that we want to give them, I think it works definitely in our favor. So for us, just making sure we're aware of that every single possession.
In the At the end of the third quarter, beginning of fourth quarter, you're up by 12. Are
Mm-hmm.
you surprised a little bit that you're sitting here talking about a game you lost?
I mean, am I surprised? I'm going to say yes because obviously we don't want to lose, but I think this gives us an opportunity to go back and learn and grow. We just played against the reigning champs, right? And we're up 12 going into that fourth. And so for us, there is stuff that we look at and say, listen, this is what we worked because we are going to see them again. And making sure that when it comes to that fourth quarter, obviously we know we have to dig deep, but especially them as the reigning champs, they're going to come out, they're going to try and hit from every angle. And so for us, making sure that when we go back and we look at film, we see exactly what worked for them in that fourth quarter so that we can make sure we come back and do the opposite.
Caitlin, can you give us your perspective on the last play?
I haven't watched it yet, but use our reset timeout, ran it a little bit different, similar play to what we ran the other night when we played Atlanta here. I don't know. I have to go back and watch.